Yo, peace was good. Welcome to another hip hop album review. This is part 272. The album that I'll be reviewing this evening is Beatnuts with their second album as a group, a full length album, Stone Crazy, released in 1997. The reason why I say that is because everybody should know Intoxicated Demons is an EP. It was supposed to be a full length album, but again, Fashion, aka Alto Rick, was in jail during the making of the album. That's why he's not in a lot of songs, and that's why like whatever songs he did, they just put it on that project, and they just recorded the rest and stuff like that. So, there you have it. So, with that being said, I did a review on Intoxicated Demons as well as Street Level. If you guys haven't peeped it, definitely check it out. It's on my channel. Let me show your thoughts. What your thoughts on those albums or projects, whatever you want to call it. So right after this release of Street Level, two of the members have left the group, VIC and Al Tariq. Fashion left the group. VIC, he left because he just felt like the group themselves just wasn't they wasn't take their work ethic, he wasn't really agreeing with, like they was just like party all the time, just smoke weed, drink, play loops in the studio, but not make music or anything like that, or just let alone record. And then also, VIC also had issues with Al Tariq, you know what I mean? So this didn't see eye to eye, so he left the group. Then he ended up doing like the whole Groove Merchants thing with Godfather Don, and released this in production outside of that and that kind of thing. And I think that's around this time, like '97, he started doing like the whole Ghetto Vet production, Ghetto Professionals, I think it was called, with the whole Hydra record entertainment with Mike Heron and stuff like that. And then Fashion, he left the group, but I believe Fashion, I think he had issues with Juju, because Juju and him didn't see eye to eye on certain things. But with that being said, he converted to Islam, became a Muslim, and reinvented himself, and that's how the Al Tariq came about. So instead of Fashion, it became Al Tariq. And then he had dropped a very underrated album, my personal opinion, God's Connection in '96, which I do have the album, but it's like one of my containers that it's like a really pain in the ass to get to. So it's like I'll probably do like when I move out of his apartment, like in a couple months time and stuff like that, and I'll do like a proper review. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then eventually in '97 they dropped this album right here. So it's been like 3 years since they dropped an album after Street Level, and they got this right here. All right, so the album has 4 singles. The singles include "Find That," "Off the Books," "Do You Believe," and what's the other one? "Here's a Drink." Those are the singles of the album, right? Only 2 of the songs have singles, which include "Off the Books" and "Do You Believe." Those are the singles of the album. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. So now I get down. I'm gonna show you what the album looks like. All right. You just see right here. Has kind of like a late '70s, like a late '60s, early '70s, kind of like an acid trip, kind of psych rock kind of look to it. Really fucking dope. I really like that. You know what I'm saying? Really solid. Then you see like a very young Psycho Les and Juju right here. These guys had to been like in their late 20s, or some mid to late 20s at least, But you see how young they are, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? That's what the CD looks like. Nothing too crazy. Same thing. Nothing too crazy. And let's take out the booklet with the CD, what the album looks like. All right. So open it up. It's pretty much the same, like from the CD cover and stuff like that. Got the credits, album credits. That's pretty dope, actually. Pretty sick. And then you got Juju right here. I don't know who this dude is, and then that's probably like I think that's Rickman, their manager at the time, I believe. I could be wrong about that. If you guys know who that is, let me know. Here's Psycho Lush right here. Alright. got Psycho Les, and you got his shout outs. And then you got Juju, okay, Junkyard Juju with his shout outs, alright? So, you know how I get down? I'm gonna go through some of the tracks like I usually do, alright? Oh, features, my bad. So, Beatnuts, they did all the production, so that's, nothing too crazy. Now, let's get into the features. The features are kept to a minimum. So, the features include Gab Gotcha, aka Chief General Gaza, Gab Gotcha of the Triflix crew, very dope hip hop crew. Let's see who else. Hostile and Poet of Screwball. Rest in peace to Hostile. Rest in peace to him. And rest in peace to KL as well. Who else? Horny Man. Alright, so those are the features of the album. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. The songs and the breakdowns of some of the songs, Alright, so let's get into it. Track 1, World Famous, is an intro. I love the beat for that shit. It has a vocal summons, world famous, world famous, world famous. Really fucking dope, man. Really dope beat. It's a little short. It's about like an hour. It's about a minute and 30 seconds long. But they wasted such a good beat. It's really dope. And I wish they had like one verse each. That would have been fucking dope. You know what I mean? They could have kept, the length of the intro, and then towards the end of it, they could have done a verse here and there. It's 16 bars something. 8 bars. That would have been dope. But I guess that's asking too much. But it serves its purpose. So that's track 1, World Famous. Track 2, Bless the MIC or Bless the Mic. It's a dope track. It features Gab Gotcha, the Traffics I mentioned before. Very dope tracks. Kind of sets the song of the album. I like the line by Gab Gotcha when he said, "I hustle, banging, jogging through your jungle at a bargain. I hide your sparking, juggling babies down like Barnum. You clown and claim the grip of the foe so tight. A humble pros who go thinking it can happen tonight. What better time than now? Make it a distant memory. Fucking dope. Love that shit." So that was track 2, Bless MIC. Track 3, Intermission. This is a short instrumental. Nothing too crazy. Nothing to write home about. So that was track 3. Track 4, Here's a Drink, which was the 4th and final single of the album. Dope track right there. I like the line by Juju when he says, "Flipping beats, flipping beats, you can bang on these killing streets. Keep it deep crime related so you never sleep. Gun talks make me crazy. I'm aggravating like screaming babies. Bitches hate me." It's fucking dope. So that was track 4, Here's a Drink, the 4th and final single of the album. Track 5, Off the Books, fucking dope track. It features Cuban Link and Big Pun. God Bless the Dead, Big Pun. Really dope track right there. It's the 3rd single of the album. In my personal opinion, this song was actually the Beatnuts. That's that breakthrough single. It's the song that really broke them out, because I felt with Street Level, Intoxicated Demons, I don't think a lot of people outside of New York knew who they were, but I think with this song it definitely it definitely broke barriers for the group. You know what I mean? So it's that breakthrough song. But it's what introduced them to the world and stuff like that. But I like the line by Pun when he says, "Lace a click, cause we all share it." Excuse me. "Lace a click, cause we all share it. It's all fair, like love and war. Doug Galore with the long hair. Big Pun, the name that makes kids run. Like spelling murder, reverse and deliver red rum. Come one, come all. Come if you want to brawl. I'm the mighty Thor, clotheslining motherfuckers like Steven Seagal." Fucking dope. Cuban Link when he said, "Cats getting big willy niggas like Billy Bathgate. Up in Jimmy's Cafe having caviar. Cracking crystal at the bar, smoking cigars. Living large, we rob and steal. Run with the mob, doing the job for bliss. In hours to kill for a real nigga. Guard your grill." Fucking dope. Dope shit right there. Cuban Link is fucking dope, man. That 24 Karat Gold album is so dope. It's it's just so fucked up with the politics, you know, between him and Fat Joe. You know, just that one never came. Just see the light of day up until like a couple of years ago. You could get it digitally, but my only gripe with Cuban Link is like his he keeps bringing up the whole beef with him and Fat Joe and that kind of thing, and it's just like, yo, dude, just let it go. See, then with him and Tony Sunshine, it's like, fam, let it go. And I think that's like kind of stinting his career because of his you know, his beef with him and Fat Joe. It's like, dude, just let it go. All right, so that was track 5 off the books. Like I said, to me, the breakthrough song. That's what made Beatnuts the worldwide group that everybody knows what I'm about. All right, track 6, Be Proud interlude. It's just like a loop of a sample, nothing too crazy. So that was track 6, Be Proud interlude. Track 7, Do You Believe? Really, really dope track right there. Love the beat for it. There's a video for it. It's the second single of the album. Fucking dope. I like the line by Juju when he says, "Indeed, it's good to have and not need, even when we could shoot back and not bleed. Take heed, popping like an L full of seed. My team is getting bigger, getting more mouths to feed." Fucking dope. So that song right there, like, you know, what I got from that was like, you know, it was kind of like yeah, like them like trying to survive the hood and stuff like that. That's what I got from that joint right there. Yeah, track 7, Do You Believe? Fucking dope. One of my favorite tracks of the album. Really solid. Alright. Track 8, Figure Smoke. It's just a short instrumental, but the beat is fucking dope. Really dope beat, you know. So they could have made a beat off of that. They could have made a song off of that, in my personal opinion. Then we got track 9, Stone Crazy, was the self-titled track. Dope track right there. I like that. I like the line by Juju when he says, "The gun toting, the Charles Manson press voting, the bitch choking, the Hydra cheapest smoking, leave with your nose broken, the ill spoken." Fucking dope. Yeah, yo, Juju, Juju's always been on that street shit, man. And on this album, they definitely deliver on that shit right there. So that was track 9, Stone Crazy. Track 10, Niggas Know. I fucking love this track. One of my favorite tracks of the album. Love the beat for it. Fucking dope. I like the line by Juju when he says, "Yo, you never shot a mill to lose. Is out of the question. Your life could be taken as quick as a suggestion. Killing is deep. We'll lavishly orchestrated. I hate it. Said it had never been forgotten, and you still couldn't find me. You couldn't find an MC more. That's more than rotten. Love that." Psycho Les when he said, "Yo, Thon, there's money to sweat. The juice come thicker than sunny delight, and my leather black seat recliner, so I can spin around, pull down the blinds, crack open the wine. My clip holds serious faces and own crack smiles when I pull the briefcases." Yeah, niggas on that street shit right there. So that was track 10. Niggas Know. Very fucking dope. Track 11, Horny Horns. This is an instrumental, nothing too crazy. Track 12, Find That. Believe that was the first thing of the album, but there's no video for it. Dope track. I like the line by Psycho when he says, "Dustin, I be outdoors hustling, track gambling, scrabbling my doses like eggs. Niggas don't play. What you do? I break legs, snap necks, and short of text. Do like the IRS and repossess your fucking legs." Fucking dope. Again, first single of the album, very fucking dope. So that was track 12. Find That. Track 13, Super Supreme. Another dope track right there. One of my favorites as well. Really enjoyed that song right there. Love the beat for it. Very solid. I like the line by Juju when he says, "A foul nigga may be the foulest you ever encounter. Murder for the smallest amount. Money to count. Cuban cable giving cash around the table. My record label watching the sun steady and stable. Bit my shit, but you whacking wasn't able. Solids, we bringing the violence from the cradle." Fucking dope. Psycho when he says, "Catch me in Corona on the corner, hotter than Daytona, sipping Arizona power move on a cellular phone. Touch tone flip 911, 911, the click. We connect line internet, cash checks, blast text that burns holes to excuse me, that burns holes to test bet faggots get they ass ripped. That quick trying to play me like a camel. Fucking dope, man. Niggas on that street shit right there. So that was track 13, Super Supreme. Alright. Then we got track 14, Thinking About Cash. It's a posse cut, features Hostile and Black Poet of Screwball, and obviously the Beatnuts. Fucking dope shit right there. I like the line by Hostile when he said, "Who's the culprit? No shame in the game. Feel the pain, but my rounds got you numb like cocaine. It's the black rose that the life I chose. Getting hoes, pushing, come out the nose. Fucking dope." Psycho Les when he says, "Crazy sick, don't visit the wrong place at the wrong time and catching blizzards approximately 20 feet, 20 deep. Spanking kids, tall boys and mannequins. Jake start panicking, calling for the backup, useless. Pigs get smacked up, left toothless. Cut off their walkie-talkie conversation." Woo! Fucking dope shit right there. So that was track 14, Thinking About Cash. Really dope, one of my favorite tracks. That song could have had a video for that, especially at that time. Definitely could have had a video for that. So that was track 14, Thinking About Cash. Track 15, Uncivilized. Really dope track right there. I like the line by if that features on Don Gabi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I like the line by Don Gabi when he says, "No false assumption. I cut a face just like a pumpkin, potted up and drunk and grabbing my balls while grunting. He's just a munchkin, not even a half an equivalent. My team is militant, criminal who swear they're innocent. You insignificant. I turn diesel niggas to invalids. You straight it. You started it. I'll finish it. Diminish it." Fucking dope. So that was track 15, Uncivilized. Very dope shit. Track 16, Give Me the Ass. Dope track, has like a really party track. Uses the same sample as Will Smith with Men in Black, the Patrice Rustin sample. Forget Me Nots. Everybody knows that song. Excuse me. It's ironic that they came out with the same song as with the same sample as Will Smith with Men in Black, but obviously, the Will Smith one is like the more popular one. This one is like a little bit more street, has like a little more street edge and that kind of thing. But yeah, cool track, party vibes, that kind of thing. And track 17, Strokes. I did not like that song at all. Could have done without that song. All right. Now overall, my overall thoughts on this album. Really dope album. Really solid. It's like one of the last Beatnuts album, in my personal opinion, that really had that oomph, in my opinion, when it comes to as a group, as far as like their albums and stuff like that. Yeah, really good album, very underrated. Definitely one of the better albums to come out of '97. This is like the last time you're gonna hear them with the more street edge to it, compared to like the later albums, which I'll get into like later on when I did the reviews of those albums. Now with that being said, this album is out of print. It's kind of hard to find. It's a little expensive, so it's like I think it's actually their most expensive album in this discography. And it's funny because this album right here, you can't really find all the songs. Like they don't give you all the songs on streaming platforms. Like if you go on Spotify, if you go on Apple Music or even YouTube, you're not gonna find all the songs of the album, which is kind of crazy. But I keep telling y'all niggas, stop believing in that hype with streaming platforms because they're not gonna give you all those songs. That's why I always get the CDs, because the CDs are gonna have everything. You can't miss. You're gonna have all the songs. There's be no issues unless there's like a manufacturer error, which happens all the time. But yeah, and it's crazy because if you go on Psycho Les's website, he is selling the CD, but he's charging like $35 for a CD. Like, get the fuck out of here! I'm not paying $35 for the CD. It's a good album, but not that good to buy for $30. I would say like 15 and up, But with that being said, this album definitely goes for like a little bit of money. I've seen it go for like $20 and up, even like $50, as much as $50. So, which kind of makes it like the most expensive album in the catalog. I would say street level is like the second most expensive. Then it's and then Intoxicated Demons being like the third most expensive project or EP in a discography. You know what I mean? Like pretty much their back catalog in the '90s are tend to be the most expensive. But yeah, I'm glad I got this. I mean, I bought this album like years ago, so I got it for like dirt cheap. I think I got it for like $4 or something like that. I don't remember. I remember getting it used. But yeah, Stone Crazy, Beatnuts. Again, not gonna be able to find some of these songs, like all the songs on streaming platforms, let alone YouTube. Again, you'd have to buy like if you go on, I think on Psycho Less, he is selling. I think the digital copy you can get it for like $10. The actual CD, he's charging like 35 bones, which is kind of crazy. But yeah. So if you want the older songs, you're gonna have to just cough up the money or whatever the case may be, or whatever you gotta do. But yeah, Stone Crazy by Beatnuts. Very dope album, one of my favorite albums from them. This was released in 1997. Let me know what you guys think, alright? Y'all be easy. Peace.